will always be with you. All you need to do is work on it, perfect it, and make it known to the world. If you don't, you will become sort of a thief. You will be robbing the world a unique resource that only you can give. It's time you become generous and share it wide and loud. That unique resource that God put in you to make you happier, wiser, richer, and more prosperous. But how will you do that? How will you use it to become truly, authentically empowered? Now, for me, it has been a beautiful thing to win an award and to meet the president and other leaders. But my true reward is in the lives that I'm able to touch, those people whom I know I have impacted. Our legacy is every life that we touch. I know this for sure. Any life, no matter how fantastic it is, no matter how glorious it seems, how many likes on Facebook you receive, any life and every life is enhanced in the giving, the sharing, and the opening of the heart space of who you truly are on the inside. Your life gets better when you find a way to share it with someone else. But how will you do that? How will you use it to become truly, authentically empowered? Now, for me, knowing that what I'm doing can inspire another child to do what they love doing, be it singing, writing, football, and many others. But I want to tell all of you today that your legacy is every life that you touch. As you live here today, the question will be, whose life will that be? How will you use yourself in such a manner that your legacy and your impact will live beyond the doing? When people started knowing that I write and the media started reaching out to me, my mother sat me down and told me that my biggest challenge was to offer myself as a good example to those who will be coming after me. And that is a challenge to all of us. You have to have a reason as to why you do what you do. For me, I'm a writer, and whenever I go somewhere, people normally ask me, how did you start writing? Why did you start writing at such a tender age? And my answer is usually the same. I write to open up a blind eye. I write to bring truth to life. I write to show you my opinion. I write to tell you that there is always another way to do something. I write to undress the lies. I write to bring darkness to light. I write to tell you that everyone is different. I write to tell you that not everyone will like you. I write to remind you that the world is diverse. I write to tell you that racism, nepotism, terrorism, and tribalism are real. I write to tell you that all dreams are valid. I write to remind you that you are amazing. I write to tell you that giving up is not an option. I may not be the best writer, but I want you to get something from what I write. Not just read and go with the same. I want you to make a change. Even if it's just a slight change, I will never stop writing. Today, I cannot finish my speech without talking about God. In Him I live, I dwell and breathe. When God sparks a dream in your heart, you won't be able to let it go. You will chase it until God's purpose has been fulfilled. God will allow trials to test your idea, but He will give you the strength to overcome. God will always provide for you in the journey of turning your idea into a reality. God will always give you the direction on how to follow your idea. God will help you turn your idea into a reality, but only if you stick to the initial calling of that idea. And so, my dear people, are you sitting on an idea, no matter how small and outlandish it may be? Act on it and turn it into a reality. You never know. Maybe that idea can change the world for the better, because always the world has been made up of ideas. I want you all to take your education very serious. I want you one day to change your life, your family's life, and also the community's life. I want you to be the torchbearers in the areas that you all come from. And I know that is not too much to ask from you all. And finally, I want you to be very responsible citizens and leaders of this country. Thank you.